Here, this area is called the Temple of Pan. Another name is the Gate of Hell. The Gate of Hell. That's what this area is called, and it's in Caesarea Philippi. This is the northern area that Jesus visited. Caesarea Philippi is close to Syria and Lebanon. You see this area? It has a lot of idols. The idol of Pan is shaped like a goat. And this is the beginning area of 3 springs. 3 different springs start from this area and trickle out. They go out from here. It's interesting. The Bible says that Jesus had a chat with Peter in this area, here in Caesarea Philippi. Jesus said in Matthew chapter 16, verses 13 to 28, when Jesus was visiting the area of Caesarea Philippi, Jesus asked his disciples, "Who do people say that the Son of Man is? Who do they say?" And they responded, they answered, "People say that John the Baptist, others say Elijah, others say Jeremiah, or one of the other prophets." But Jesus asked, "But who do you say that I am?" And Peter answered, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." And Jesus replied, "Blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah, for people didn't show you this. They didn't let you know this, but my Father in heaven has made this known to you. And I tell you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades and hell will not overcome it. And I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. And whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven." Then he ordered his disciples to not tell anyone that he was the Messiah, the Christ. From that time on, Jesus began to explain to his disciples that he must go to Jerusalem and suffer many things at the hands of the elders, the chief priests, and the teachers of the law. And he must suffer and be killed, and on the 3rd day be raised to life. Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him. He said, "Never, Lord." He said, "This will never happen to you." And Jesus turned and said to Peter, "Peter, get thee behind me, Satan. You are a stumbling block to me. You do not have in mind the concerns of God, but merely human concerns." Then Jesus said to his disciples, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me. For if someone wants to save their life, they will lose it. But whoever loses their life for me will find it." What good will it be for someone to gain the whole world, yet forfeit their soul? Or what can anyone give in exchange for their soul? For the Son of Man is going to come in his Father's glory with his angels, and then he will reward each person according to what they have done. Truly I tell you, some of you standing here will not experience death before they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. Wow! Jesus was here. He explained the truths, the importance about the church. And the name of this area is the gates of hell or the gates of Hades. The same idea where the Bible talks about how the church can't be destroyed. Here we see there are idols here. People worshipped idols here. Are idols God? No, they're dead. But some people worshipped even the waters here, the 3 different waters, the 3 different springs that come together to make the Jordan River. Those 3 springs come together and flow into and make the Jordan River. We recognize that so many people would tend to worship the water and the gods, the water of life. Some people worship water as a living God, but water is not God. There is only one true God. And on the rock, the big rock that we see here, that we can see so far away, is it this rock that's their strength? No. The one rock that the church is built upon, who is that? It's Jesus. We are built upon Jesus and His strength. And He wants us to be dependent upon Him. Depend on Him because He has established the church and He will give us success. Idols are worthless. The rivers and the waters here are worthless. They're no good. But we can depend upon Jesus Christ. The church can depend upon Him and His strength. The gates of hell, they can't overcome the church. The gates of hell, it's impossible for them to overcome God's church because God gives His strength and He is a living God. And living God who empowers the church, the one true living God.